Morning everybody, Straydog Billy here, doing song number 831 in 831 days in a row. We started doing one song every day on August 7th of 2020, and we're going to keep on doing one song every day more than 2 years later now. Number 831 today. We're going to keep on doing one song every day, posting it on my Straydog Billy YouTube channel and posting it also on my straydogbilly.com website. We are going to keep on doing this one song a day until homeless dogs and cats are no longer euthanized in the shelters across our country because they're homeless. They haven't been adopted out yet, and when the shelters start to fill up, they have to begin euthanizing the ones who have been there the longest. Terrible tragedy that this has been going on for decades and decades and decades and decades. We've got to stop conception. That's the answer. Today we're gonna, well, first of all, Straydog. That's where I got my nickname, Straydog Billy. Short for Straydog Bill Arnold. I'm gonna talk more about Straydog in a minute after today's song. This one's an original called Me Digas Mentiras, Don't Tell Me Lies. And here it is, 2, 3, 4. Me digas mentiras, mamá. No me digas mentiras. No me digas mentiras, mamá. No me digas mentiras. Little guitar solo you play it. No me digas mentiras, mamá. No me digas mentiras. Yeah, no me digas mentiras, don't tell me lies. Original tune, kind of like Santana stuff. Like Oye Como Va, kind of stole it from that. Straydog, no kill dog shelter. My first wife, the late Pat Arnold, who tragically suffered a brain aneurysm while she was out dealing with the dogs, taking care of the dogs one day at the shelter back in 2003, over 19 years ago. She passed on the next day. Very sad time for all of us. A great loss for Straydog, because she was the real founder. And she and I had started that shelter 9 years earlier in 1994. We became a Texas nonprofit corporation in 97 with the official name Straydog Incorporated, and that led to applying for and receiving from the IRS in 1998 501c3 tax exempt status. Most important step we ever took from the IRS. And that makes all donations, all contributions to the shelter tax deductible to the fullest extent of the law. We're still going strong today as Straydog, still rescuing, rehabilitating when necessary, fixing, spaying and neutering, most important thing we do, and adopting out formerly stray and other formerly homeless dogs and once in a while cats. We're going to keep on doing this until there is no more overpopulation problem in the dog and cat world. We're now being led by my second wife, Juana Vasquez Arnold, who had worked for Pat in the earlier years. Pat had always said she was the best employee she ever had. Juana had to leave for a while on some family business, And after Pat passed on, we called her up and about a month later and asked her if she'd come back and help us run the shelter. And she did. And several years later, we got married, and then she and I have been running the shelter together all the way up through about 2018, when I finally retired to producing this one song every day. Now, we're still going strong today, as I said. Still rescuing, rehabilitating, and adopting out formerly stray and other formerly homeless dogs. Now, all shelters across this country are doing a tremendous job. There are 3,500 shelters approximately. They're all doing a great job adopting out. The total figure, yearly figure, is 3.2 million. 3,200,000 dogs and cats are being adopted out every year by all 3,500 shelters. A tremendous accomplishment. All shelters, including Straydog, deserve our financial support. Now, there's a very dark side to the overpopulation problem in the dog and cat world, and that is that we as a society allow the use of euthanasia to kill extras. But there's nothing else we can do, because as long as we keep on producing extras, there's going to be too many, and they have to start euthanizing them. This is a terrible tragedy. What can we do to stop it? We are still euthanizing today across this country. 972, almost 1,000, 28 shy of 1,000 dogs per day. 10 years ago, it was 7,000 per day. 50 years ago, it was 41,000 per day. It's been coming down, coming down, coming down. We got it down to 972 now. What do we have to do to stop it, in addition to more and more and more adoptions, which everybody's trying as hard as we can to do? We have to stop conception. Stop conception. That is the answer. Stop conception, and there won't be any more uses of euthanasia, because there won't be any extras to kill. Stop conception, everybody. And how do you stop conception in the dog and cat world? That's been around for decades and decades and decades and decades and decades. Also, it's called spay and neuter. Please, everybody, spay and neuter your pets. And anybody who doesn't want to castrate their male dog, get him a vasectomy. That stops conception. We'll be back again tomorrow with another song from the Straydog Billy One Man Band.